Hello, this is Kim from Kenny Lou Crochet, and thanks for stopping by. If you don't know me, if you haven't seen me before, my name's Kim. Hello, I live in Port Huron, Michigan. I have two dogs. I have a Titan who is so adorable. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry, I'm using. Sorry. This is how he likes to be with his head. Sometimes in my armpit, sometimes other places, but that's Titan. He is a boxer. And Bailey is over there on the couch sleeping. Surprised she didn't pop up when I said her name. She is a pit bull, and they are both 7. I also have 2 children that are both in college. Kenny is 21 and lives with me, and Lexi Lou is 18 and for another couple weeks is in a dorm at Wayne State University. She will be coming home soon for the summer, and I will have 2 children in my home again. Not children, adults, but still. So, wanted to tell you what's going on. It's a dreary day today. It's overcast. Doesn't look like it from this. Sorry, I can only use one hand at a time. I'm trying to make it so that it's not so bright. We'll use Titan as a phone rest. So yeah, what's going on with me? I have a delivery coming today from Darn Good Yarns. Besides, I'm going to keep the monthly subscription box. Maybe just this month, maybe 1 month after. And then I might try a different subscription box for a while, but I have to stop buying from Darn Good Yarns because I got to spread it around. I want to try other yarn. I want to try all the yarns and all the yarn companies. So I am on a yarn ban for a while again. But I do have some things coming because I just don't have self-control apparently when it comes to yarn. Like I said, I have to try it all. So that's coming today. I'm going to record that video today, but it'll be out tomorrow. And I'm excited. There's, you'll see what I got. But I do, what else is going? Oh, sorry, I'm having like a huge brain fart. I gotta make this quick. I gotta do the dishes, and I'd like to mop the floor. The dryer repairman is coming today, between 3 and 4, and I would like to not look like a slob. Not that I do, but you know, certain things that you want to get done. Hopefully this will be his last visit, and the dryer will be fixed. I haven't actually used a dryer in like 10 years. The last house we didn't have one. There was no room for it. And so we used drying racks. And then here, the dryer just never worked. And it never really bothered me because I haven't had one in so long anyway. But we do have a line outside, a clothesline, so I use that, and then I do have a couple drying racks that I use inside or outside depending on the weather and the season. Obviously it's Michigan, so 3/4 of the year I cannot use it outside. That's an exaggeration. 6 months out of the year, 8 months tops. But yeah, what else is oh, I wanted to show you how I'm going on my basket. I don't know how I'm going to do that with the Titan on me. We'll try and this is shaky. Okay, this is just going to have to be here. You're just going to have to deal with Titan being in the frame. Hopefully, he does not knock the phone off of the chair. He does it quite often. Yeah, he does it all the time. I've got one of those sticky outy knobs on the back that you can like hold it with. And it's a good one. I should link that Etsy store because it's a really good one. I drop my phone all the time and he knocks it off, and it hasn't come off yet, and I've had it since January, I think. So I wanted to show you how far I've gotten. I'm making those, I'm mocking up, they're like cloth bags kind of, and it hangs. I've got this like wooden stand. So I'm mocking those up in crochet, and I wanted to show you how far I've got because I'm almost done. Titan is used to being used as a table. So don't do it, buddy boy. Don't do it. How am I going to do this? I might have to. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Okay. I only have one hand. He's on my other one. So I made 2 of these front panels. And I've showed you those before. Let's put them on my face. Maybe that'll help. They got there, and there's some buttonholes. Yeah, I know I've shown you those. I just dropped one. And then I made, these are, use the face. These are the back panels. They don't need the handhold because they're in the back, obviously, but they've got the buttonholes too. So it's going to be hanging from the front and the back. That's how the wood frame is. That I kept. I'm just throwing away the like bags that were inside of it, and then I have 4. Well, I have 3.5 of these side panels. And where is number 4? Where's number 4? Are you on it, Titan? He's probably on it. Oh, gosh, my lighting is just awful today. So, yeah, so I've got the 4th one. It's like 3/4 done. It's a row of 15 rows. 38 stitches, 38 doubles, 15 rows on the sides. The front and back are different because they taper in a little bit, and they've got the buttonholes and the handhold. And then I'm going to do the bottom. I've got to measure that still. What am I talking about? I don't need to measure it. It's 12 by 12. 12 inch by 12 inch. So I'm guessing that's going to be 38 by 38. And then I think I'm going to join it all together with this. See what this is what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. He just knocks things off. I'm going to join it with that Premier cotton because it's all done in cotton. The yellow cotton is from, I got it from Mary Maxim. They do the, try and get the glare off. They do the 1 pound bundles for like $8.99, and it's unbanded, so it's mill ends of, it says unbanded lily and cream or sugar and cream or peaches and cream. It's something in cream. And so it's 100% cotton. And then the green and white and I think brown, the first panel that I showed you, that is Premier Home. So that's mostly cotton. I wanted it to be easily washable. And then I did make just a little tablecloth just to go on the top. Make things, I don't know. It'll look cute, hopefully. What noise are you making? He's making a noise. It's cute. So that's done. This week, I'm not starting any new projects. I'm finishing everything that I've started. Because I've got a couple different projects. All I have to do is sew ends in. Or put buttons on. Or little things. Like I've got a bunch of hats that I want to line in satin. I don't know how many of you make hats or have made hats, but it's really good to line your hats in satin, especially if they're for women, because that yarn will suck the moisture out of your hair. It'll dry your hair out really, really badly, and so that's why your hair gets frizzy if you are wearing like winter hats or hoods all the time. Your hair might get frizzy because it sucks the moisture out, especially for people with textured hair, frizzy hair, or African Americans. You really should line your hats in satin. So I do have a whole bunch of satin. I've got white satin, I've got gray satin, I have blue, I have yellow, I think I have pink. When I go to Joann's, that's one thing I want to get is fabric. I want to get satin to line my hats and to make pillowcases, which it's not hugely expensive, and especially with the sale it's got going on. Oh, excuse me. I want to check all their sewing stuff. I'm not very good at sewing. I can hand sew. I can sew on a button. I can do all that stuff. So I'm decent. I'm just slow. I know how to pin things. I have a mannequin that can expand to different sizes. It's different pieces come apart. The hips come apart, the butt comes out, the waist goes in and out, the breast comes in and out, the shoulders go in and out, so that I can make it whatever I want it to be, and I can make some clothes. I'd like to play around with making a shirt. I don't know if I'm going to be, how good I'm going to be. One thing I really want to do is I really want to make skirts, but just basic skirts, because I have a lot of really cool like ladder yarn that I'd like to do and just sew it on top. Maybe make that longer than the skirt itself and just play with those textures and colors that way, so that I can really show off. Like I've been wanting to show you guys my collection of blue heron yarns, and I keep saying that I want to show you, but I haven't done it. The reason I haven't done it is they're switching websites. So their original website is down and has been for a couple weeks, and until their new one's up, I can't get their prices. I like to be able to tell people prices. I want to start telling people regular prices too. Like if you saw my Knit Picks one, the sale price I was telling you, not the coupon price that I paid, but the sale price, everything I bought was 50% off that. So that sale price was half of what it originally is. I'd like to be able to tell you what the Blue Heron yarns usually are. I could tell you what I paid, but I didn't buy anything full price. I went on their deal of the day tab, which has really good discounts. I don't know how the new website's going to be once it's up, but hopefully they'll still have that deal of the day tab, because they have some gorgeous stuff, and they have a lot of that they call confetti yarn, where it's not thick. It's not like, it's like string with stuff on it. And I really want to play, or ladder. I think it's ladder. I really want to play around with that and make it like an overlay over a skirt. Anyway, that's a whole roundabout point of saying why I want to get some stuff at Joann's before they're out of fabric. I know they still have a ton of fabric, and I want to get some stuff for like fat quarters too, for lining purses. But that I'm not so worried about. I can go to the secondhand store and find materials and take it apart for what I need for that. So that's not as big of a deal as, like, excuse me, I'd like to get more colors of satin. I'd like to get faux fur to be able to make palms and the little balls that go underneath, because I'm sure that I can sell some really cool hats once next winter, or whenever I do start my store. It's not going to be in 2025 when I start my crochet store. There's no way. I'm not good enough yet. I don't have all the information I need. I don't have my speed. I don't have enough range. I'm just being realistic. Are there some things I could sell? Yes, there are. But I'd rather devote all my time to learning new things, and before I even think about starting what I'm going to sell. So I am thinking about what I'm going to sell, but not, So anyway, I want to get the faux fur. I want to get some more sewing needles and a bunch of different threads. I've got some different threads, but not nearly enough colors. I want to get elastic, and I'm not going to get zippers, I don't think, because again, as I start to think about taking apart old jeans for yarns, I can use those zippers. I've got a couple different hoodies that I don't want anyway, and I might cut those up, take it apart as best as I can, use what I can, and whatever I can't, if I can't turn it back into yarn, then I will really, really cut it up and turn it into stuffing for whatever I might need to stuff. So I'm really trying to reuse all of the clothing that I'm talking about, both my own that I want to get rid of. Okay, caveat, the things that are not good enough quality to donate. So things with holes, things with bad stains that I can't get out, things that are just so ugly that nobody's going to buy them. We have an overage of clothes at thrift stores anyway. There's a huge amount of it that gets just sent to the garbage and just rots. So I don't want to donate things that aren't going to be bought or shouldn't be donated. So those are the things I'm going to take apart. Good stuff I'll keep. I might keep some stuff for garage sales. I probably should, because I'd like to. I am right across the water. I'm across the street from Canada, so there's my place, there's a road, there's a row of houses, and then they are waterfront. And Michigan, every summer, has the garage sale trail. It's all along the water. It goes for miles and miles and miles up the eastern coast of the thumb. By the thumb, this is Michigan. This is the thumb. I'm about the outside knuckle is about where I live, between, like, here. Oh, you're giving me my hand. He's giving me my hand. I have a bad habit of putting my hand in front of the lens. I'm like here, thereabouts. Yeah, so the garage sale trail runs from the tip of the thumb down here at least. I don't know if it goes around the other edge, but this would be like Bad Axe. Maybe Bad Axe is over here. I don't remember. No, Bad Axe is in the, you don't care where Bad Axe is, and I don't know apparently. Sorry. So, alright, well, I have talked enough today about basically nothing. And I will leave it at that. I apologize for my bad camera-ing. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry for my dog. He's not very good at whatever he's trying to do. I don't even know really what I talked about. I don't know. But yeah. See you. I might wait a couple days to post the Darn Good Yarn unboxing, because I just posted that nitpicks one yesterday. Well, I did figure out how to edit that. I just watched a whole bunch of videos, and basically it said download the software and hit create project, and then add your videos in the order you want them, and then hit export, and it's done. So I didn't have to really do anything. I didn't do any internal editing. I just edited all those nitpicks once into one. In case you're unsure and you're still here, which, why would you be? That's very unlikely. I had an issue with phone storage when I was recording the nitpicks video, and it kept shutting off my videos. And I didn't know why at the time, but all I had to do was empty my garbage. Yeah, didn't do that. So now I know. And yeah, so thanks for stopping by. If you like this, consider joining me. I do post videos every day, and I try and post a short a day as well, although my shorts usually don't have anything to do with crocheting. They're about my dogs, or it's just funny things I see, or whatever. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, so yeah, consider joining. Like this if you like this, and comment what you're working on today, what you're working on this week. If you, like me, have a bunch of projects that are so close to being done, and it's like I just have to weave in ends, and I don't want to. Yeah, so if you didn't like this, then why are you still here?